Gemma, you did it.
I mean, I'll be honest, I can't do the fingers. Like the 3, 2, 1 thing. What program was that?
I mean, there is a finger, but I don't think that it's really, it would just involve one in my direction.
They were in a right old muddle. I did try the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then I thought I can't hold my fingers.
How does
Good
that
morning,
work?
all.
No, you see all the floor managers at work doing it. It's 5, 4,
dude, clearly
3.
Yeah, but
no,
that
3.
hurts. Yeah, that's what I did, and then 2, and then
2.
I did the 1. And I did a swoop and
you did do a
at
swoop.
you.
It was a beautiful thing.
Yeah.
I had to get my head out my phone. I was busy discussing shoes with Debbie.
This is the thing. So, I have this theory that sometimes,
Good morning, everyone, by the way.
Just sometimes, Tash isn't looking at the camera when we go live. So I've said to her, at 10 seconds to, I'm going to say eyes on me, and then I'll count you in. But the fingers, that hurts this morning. I'm going to have to do some hand exercises so I can do it better. No, not like that,
balls.
Tash. No.
I was going to say one of those stress balls, but that doesn't sound any better, does it?
No, it doesn't.
No. So good morning.
Job we're not doing anything sensible today on the show, isn't it?
No,
Good
nothing
morning,
sensible.
everybody.
Do you know what happened? I got home last night in a bit of a hurry, and completely missed the fact that on the other door, I went in the back door. At the front door, there's a very big box.
Was there?
Yes, there was.
Was it a lovely big jukey box?
It was a lovely big jukey box. I stupidly thought they'd deliver here.
Well,
I wasn't looking out for it at home. So my beautiful Juki sat on the doorstep all night.
Oh my gosh, all night?
So only when I got in the car this morning.
1,600 quid's worth of machine. Crikey bobs.
I know.
Good morning, Lisa Chandler, on the couch ready for the show.
Yeah, I've already chatted to Lisa this morning.
Not going to lie, Lisa, she's got something under this here cover that you're going to want.
Yeah, she's a Benina girl though, is our our Lisa. But we will bring her across from the dark side.
Who wouldn't want this as well?
Limited edition. Now, we spoke about this with Gary last week. Mine has arrived because I couldn't resist. It was shiny.
Well, and you didn't buy a discounted one. You went, I want the shiny one, the limited edition one.
I did. Yeah. So it arrived, yesterday, but obviously I only discovered it this morning. Thank goodness. So yeah, guys, just keep an eye open for your machines if you ordered one last week, because they will be arriving in the next day or so. But this is mine, and if you're wondering what is underneath it, it is a Platinum Edition Juki. Yes. Mine's number 73.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, you get a little card and everything. Look.
Oh, well, that's a bit
I know.
swish.
How special do I feel, right? There we go. Certificate of Authenticity 2020 Platinum Edition 0073. That's me. Well, I'm not 73. Just like to point out. I know I've had a tough year and it's aged me somewhat, but yes, I am not actually 73. But what I do have are lots of beautiful goodies in here, which I shall be showing you what you get should you decide to go for one of these. I'm not going to lie, Gemma, the feet was one of the most exciting things. Because it comes with different feet to my other TL.
Oh, well, that's a bit exciting.
So I had to get the manual out to go, what are they? What have I got? Do you want to see?
Obviously,
clearly, yes. Look at that. You know, how narrow is that for a zipper foot? Oh, yeah.
Beautiful.
And then when I'm working with that there pesky sticky fabrics of any shape, size, description, I've got a smooth glider foot. And then look at this, stitch in the ditch foot. Yes. 1.5 mil. Yes. And then again, if I'm doing my hems, I can hem and go super close. That's going to be really useful actually with binding as well, you know.
Definitely.
That,
worked out
believe it or not,
73.
is my 1/4 inch foot.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, looks like a meaty one, doesn't it?
It does.
But look at this for your guide. So your fabric will slide along there.
That's proper substantial, isn't it?
Well, it is, especially if you're bag making or anything like that. That's really useful to have one that's not going to be flimsy. That is my hemming foot in there. Dressmakers, whip woo. Look at that, hidden zip, your invisible zip foot. Yeah. Then you have got here your walking foot, and then look at this. So I can do any seam allowance I want because that is my magnetic seam guide. Actually sent with the machine.
That's incredible, isn't it?
Nice, nice, nice. And so for all those people that go, you can't use that on a machine. No, you can with this. And then look, free motion foot. All coming with this fabulous machine. Should we take a look?
Please, please.
Please,
Just
please,
very
please.
quickly.
Yes.
Jane, I don't know whether you've had some gin last night, perhaps.
Which Jane?
Lovely Jane Washburn. She says, is it my eyes or are you just a bit blurry? My preview screen is sharp as anything. I've just popped the show up on my phone, logged in as me rather than Natasha Makes. Also nice and sharp. So, yeah. Oh, Lisa's saying it's also a little bit blurry for her, but she's having a little drink after dinner, so that could just
Good
be
girl.
her.
Good girl. I've also got
Mini PT also says nice and sharp. So.
goodies in there. I've got my feet, not my feet, my bobbins, and I've got that for the foot so it doesn't slip. I've got all sorts of things because that you're going to want that to change your feet. Little screwdriver. They've given me needles. What else have I got? Cleaning things, twisty things, bobbin spool. Do you want to see what machine they are going to go with? Yes, 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 yes,
Of
yes.
course.
Oh, and there's my foot and my plug and everything else. Instructions, everything, and a cover.
Auntie Lizzie is a little bit envious of your box O feet.
It's platinum.
It is platinum.
It's actually platinum coloured. Yes, with Gemma, an extension table, also
platinum.
in platinum. Jane and I couldn't believe it when she's like, "Is it actually going to be platinum?" It's like, "I don't know, Jane. It's clean and everything." And so you've got your spool thing. This will come up here. Beautiful. They send you, actually Franklin's put in a little bit of oil. I think they're,
nice.
trying to tell me, like, try and actually clean your machine, Tash. So I am super excited. This is your stitch length over here. Needle up, needle down, thread cutter, feet up, feet down. Speed that I discovered over here clearly just needs to be set on fast.
Yes.
Yeah.
When you're involved, yes.
I know. Oh, hang on, it comes with a foot. Oh, it comes with a 1/4 inch foot already on there.
Well, this is very swish, isn't it?
And then this was the bit where you could put in the guides as well if you wanted to. So I am very, very excited about my new machine.
Heather Butcher's loving the colour of your machine. Julia France says, ooh, I want one, it's pretty.
It's so pretty.
And Auntie Lizzie was jealous of your Boxo feet.
Boxo feet,
Yeah.
Boxo feet.
Yep.
I've
Alison
never had
Fraser
such
says-
exciting feet.
No, quite. Alison Fraser says it's gorgeous.
Isn't it?
It is, though. It is indeed.
So I just wanted to show you because we didn't have one here. Clearly that's the only reason I bought one, Gemma, was just to show the lovely ladies and gentlemen at home.
Oh, Alison Fraser says, good morning, Natasha, Gemma and everyone.
Morning.
My daughter's uni graduation was last week.
How did that go?
She was at Wimbledon as well.
Oh my
She had a
goodness,
right
getting
old week.
around.
So
Getting
she
around.
missed last week's shows, but she's looking forward to this week's shows.
Hooray.
Ali,
You've joined us in just the right time.
Get on lovely website /
Catch up.
YouTube and do catch
Catch
up.
up. Catch
You
up.
must. Last week was an absolute
Hoot.
triumph. I
Oh.
feel. I mean,
I had a giggle.
Gary was with us. That was a proper mammoth session, wasn't
3.5 hours
Yeah.
we had Gary for. Bless him, he didn't miss a beat.
He's
he
got
was
some staying power.
Phenomenal.
Yep.
And so do watch back that show. If you are considering any of the sewing machines, do we have any of the refurbs left, or did they all
I
go?
think they have
Gemma?
now all gone, but I can
Did
have
they
a
all
little
go?
scoot round and check.
Because after we finished the show and we thought they'd all gone,
Yeah.
Gary went, well,
we did
I
manage to
suppose
load
you
a
could
couple
have
more.
this
Yeah.
one
But
or
they
that
went.
one. So it's always worth taking a look. Just noticed my bunting needs a bit of a press. I lent it to the school for Jubilee.
Yes. They haven't folded it nicely when they've given it back, have
No.
they?
Well, Mrs. Everly then used it in her house because Jubilee happened during
She
half
said,
term,
a cheeky madam.
and she hadn't taken it down in time for me to take it at the end of term.
Oh,
So
no.
yeah. In fact, I wonder if that's what's pulling focus. If people are getting bleary
Oh,
screens.
maybe it's focusing on the
It might
bunting.
be. It might be. To be honest, I don't mind a soft.
It's nice and sharp for
soft.
me.
Oh, is it?
So I don't
Um,
know. Lisa was wondering whether underneath that cover was not a sewing machine, but in fact her missing quilts. But no.
We've had a little bit of a situation in that lovely Lisa has sent us some samples because the next Baltimore was meant to be starting on Monday, but it's been sitting at Parcel Force's depot since the 9th of June.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks, Parcel Force. And then they delivered it to the wrong place.
Wrong business park.
Wrong
Wasn't even
business
the right
park.
business park.
I mean, pick a business park, any business park.
Yeah.
They picked the wrong one. We did berate the 10-year-old postman when he did arrive.
He's lovely as
He's
well.
10.
It wasn't his fault.
I know
was
it's not. Well, it is his fault. He had a holiday.
Well, yes, but the chap
So we're not
that
letting him go on
delivered it-
holiday again
Yeah. He
because
would
it
have
goes
delivered
wrong
it
when
to
he's not
us.
here. Yeah, no,
he
he
would
would
have
have
delivered it. But he went and got it.
He did go and get it.
He said, I know where they'll have taken it. And he went and got it.
He did go and get
The
it.
thing is, some bolts of fabric go missing. We're moderately annoyed. A quilt
That's
that
been
has
hand-stitched.
been hand-stitched over a long period of time.
I know.
We were a little bit stressed, weren't we?
This has been ongoing now for weeks. So we're like swans, aren't we, Gemma? We look like everything's fine, and then we're
Glide, glide,
frantically
glide.
paddling underneath,
Yes.
going, oh, where is it? So today's show, you may ask, what is happening? Well, I don't know if you are, but you might ask. And if you were to ask, I would tell you. Where's my hand cream? And what I would tell you is that we have got lots of goodies. Now, you know that I do shows here. I also do shows at Create and Craft. Now, when we go to Create and Craft, I don't know why you need to know this, but I'll tell you anyway. We have to take a certain amount. And if all of those don't sell for during a show, or, you know, I miscount or whatever it is, it means that we then have the stock left. So we've decided to put some of them on a cracking deal. Some you see before it's gone. So some you've seen before, in which case if you missed it and you think, yeah, great, grab yourself a deal. It's not all Create and Craft stuff. Some is just stuff that we've got a handful of things left over of. So, and some of them have got up to 40% off.
Craziness.
It is craziness.
But it's Christmas in July week, so we wanted
it's our
to give
gift
our
to
little
you.
Christmas gift to you.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It's just knowing where to start, really.
Oh, Sylv's being technical support.
Tech Sport.
She says if your picture's blurry, hit settings cog and select a higher resolution. If it's on auto, it will lower the quality to fit the available bandwidth. Higher quality might be a little slower, but it'll sharpen it up. I mean, that's
Sylv,
impressive.
Thank you very much.
Cheers,
We'll
Sylv.
take that. We will take that. Right, so if we're talking Lisa Chandler, you know when we moved across from the old warehouse to here?
Yes, in your house to here.
Yeah. We had just finished doing this particular quilt. Isn't that gorgeous? Which is the Emma's Garden quilt.
Lovely.
Now, I was having a little tidy up. Do you know what I found?
I do know what you found. I loaded it, but
Well, not that.
look at that.
That's not what I want to show you. This. I found one kit left. One kit. Well, what good is one kit to me? And we don't have that fabric anymore, so we can't make that kit again.
Nope.
I don't know how that got through.
Every now and again, we have had a situation. We've got a much more robust system now, but there'd be an order come up on the order sheet, and someone think they've got to cut a kit when there was already one
done.
And I think that's what's happened with that. And then the leftover one has never hit the inventory.
That's what it looks like in a different colourway.
Look at that.
It's big.
It's a
big.
great shape, isn't it?
It's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. So this is it with the butterflies. And then you've got the gold and the red there and those florals, which is the same as on the front of the quilt pattern. You have to buy the pattern, by the way, because some of you might just be, well, I've already done it and want another one, or you might just want to, have huge amounts of fabric at a discounted price. So there it is. That is your option. That's the quilt that it makes, should you wish it to. Otherwise, you have got 2.7 metres of your floral. You've got 1.5 metres of Moda grunge in
Was it Rococo
Maraschino
or
cherry. In the cherry, and then you've got 3/4 of a metre of flowering gum in gold. I've got one of these, and when it's gone, it's gone. That's it.
Correct.
Like I say, I can't ever make that kit again. I don't even have that fabric anymore.
No,
I don't think.
And we've taken a whopping £20 off that one.
£20.
£20 off.
Craziness.
It is a bit.
Craziness. Do you know what else is crazy? Right, I'm just going to work my way through the shelves. Okay.
I would.
So we've got stuff of all different values. Oh, Maud's back in. I found these. I've got 2 of these. And they are the fat quarters. Now we made a
Infinity scarf. Yeah.
Thank you very much. But they are the Liberty ones, and I've only got 2 of those left. Did we pop a discount on, Gemma? I expect we probably did.
Yes.
What did we bring that
Let me
down
have
to?
a quick little.
Because I
shimmy
think
around.
that with the William Morris fat quarter trios, do you know what? I nearly, didn't quite, but I nearly had time to make another infinity scarf out of this one. So I've got some different bundles for you here, which just make perfect infinity scarves should you wish to. But that's your Liberty version there in all the blues. I've got 1 of these left. Started off with 14, I've got 1 left, which just escaped somehow.
So £2 off the Liberty one.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty good going. And then the Morris ones, I think the blue's already gone.
Has it already gone?
Yeah, it's sold out.
Because that was what we made with it there.
Yes.
But you see, I think these, we should make Inga one.
Yeah. I'm sure
We should make Inga an infinity scarf out of that. She'd love it.
But again, £2 off.
£2 off.
Nice, isn't it?
It's gorgeous. Just gorgeous. But we think they've gone.
Well, the
No,
brown we've
that
got.
hasn't gone.
The blue has gone.
Okay. Well done. Well done, whoever got those.
I know. Eagle eyes. We have had some early shoppers. So
It is
Jane
fastest
Johnson
fingers
said,
first, isn't it?
yeah. Jane Johnson said, "Good morning. Got my order in early for some lovely kits and bargains as I'm off to my voluntary job with Girl Guide in Coventry South. I'll catch up later." That's a lady with some serious planning, isn't it, eh? We applaud you, madam.
Right. Okay. Gemma.
Oh, and Jess very quickly does say that your machine, your lovely new machine, looks like an Airstream crossed with Buck Rogers' robot sidekick.
I mean, I'll take all of that.
She was
I'll
also
take all of
admiring
that.
the throat space.
It's got great throat space, and it's generally beautiful, all round useful. Maud's yawning. Morning, Maud. Was it an early start for you? Oh yes. So.
Oh, Lisa
Yeah.
said, "Why are we whispering?" This is one of those whispering moments.
Oops.
What you're about to wave around now, isn't it?
Yeah. So, you know when Gemma says that when we sell stuff and then people don't often look quite, and then discover that actually we already had one cut.
Yeah.
So the entire brand new K Facet Collective fabric
Half
bundle,
metre bundle, yeah.
half metre bundle, 56 half metres of brand new glorious cave. More to clean up found there. And
Maudie.
so we had orders for them. We only did a limited number, so I thought. And then clearly an order came in and they didn't see this and recut another one. So this is on the original deal plus a little extra.
Teensy wincy
Bit off. So come on, Gemma, tell me on this, scare me. How much am I saving?
I'm saying teensy wincy bit because it's actually a bit more than a teensy wincy bit, but
Go on.
well, it needs to go.
It
It's
does
just
need to go.
taking up room. An entire plastic box is taken up by one product, and that's not okay, Tash.
Not okay.
So the full collection should be £445.20.
Say it quickly. It doesn't sound
Now,
bad.
when we did the original bundle, we only did 5 because you said, "I am not letting more than 5 go out for that." Crikey bobs.
I did say
We
that.
can't afford to do that.
No, I
and
did
they were
say
at
that.
£399.99.
We did do a really great price.
This one I've put at £379.99. Sorry, not sorry, but it needs to go, guys.
Do you know what?
That
And if
plastic
you-
box back that it lives in and some space on the shelf.
You know, at that price, it would be cheaper for me, even with the cost of petrol, to go and just buy a new plastic box somewhere.
Yes, it really would.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Right. So
Woman
this is
logic.
when we say like the entire collection. This is what you're getting. Maybe you've already bought one, Rona, and you know you fancy topping up because you're getting fabric at a massive discount.
Really are.
You really are. I mean, this is the dream, right? Who would not want this in all their stash? Look at the colours. They're just fabulous. And this all could be yours. And the other thing is that as soon as you spend over £150, you don't pay any postage.
No.
So you're not even, and this costs us quite a lot.
An
to
awful
post.
lot to post.
Yeah.
So
I was
yeah.
just being polite.
Let's
Do you know
not be
what? Some of
polite
these
about
we don't actually have anymore. We've sold out of completely. Did you know? Did you know?
True.
Some of these ones, the cloisons, we've actually sold out of completely.
Yep.
This is the Charlotte. This is the brand new one. So yeah, 56 takes up quite a lot of space, Gemma.
It really does.
Mm-hmm. We've sold out of that as well.
And we just thought one
And
person,
some of these.
one person
these.
can be that lucky person.
So, you know, if you wanted to get all of these, I do understand it's a considered purchase. I do understand it's a lot of money. But if you love your cape and you want a friggin' cracking deal,
Yeah.
then it might be you. Or it might not be, and that's okay. You might be letting somebody else have it today, and that's absolutely fine. But like I say, we cannot make another one of these because we don't have all these fabrics.
We don't.
So even if we wanted to, we cannot.
Yep. Don't ask us to.
No,
It's not a thing.
you will be upset because we'll say no.
We will.
Nobody likes to be told no,
and
especially not
not
me.
out of unkindness, but just, you know,
Just
Can't.
actually can't.
can't.
Physically can't.
Definitely can't.
Nope.
Soz.
I mean, Gemma, come on. How gorgeous was this?
Stunning.
think
I
that's
absolutely love that
I think that's
one.
the only way we've got it now. I don't think we've got any of this left, have we?
Sad times.
I think that John Cole Morgan actually bought the last of that.
Oh, he likes
know.
it all, doesn't he?
I know. Well, he's got that to look forward to when he's
He's
stopped
got a good
feeling
eye,
poorly.
has John.
Is John with us this morning? Is he feeling better?
I've not seen him yet this morning.
Put that away. It is quite a big box.
Now, I'm having a question of when the infinity scarf was demonstrated. We will find that out for you.
Ooh.
We've done it a few times, and
We have.
I'll be honest, you get the instructions, you're not going to need to see a demonstration.
Because it's super, super easy.
Fabulous.
In fact, the
simple make.
instructions show you how to do it with a pom-pom trim,
Yes.
should you wish,
And
which is entirely up to you.
it's the project that I set our friend Vicky off, who wanted to learn to sew. I
Yep.
set her off with this one, and she made one and was going great guns. She's made lots and lots.
Oh, she gives them as gifts, doesn't she?
She says this is the project that she's built her confidence on.
Perfect. Right, another easy project is the lace makeup kit. Okay, with
Beautiful.
which you get the lace zip and you get your outer fabric, your fat quarter for your outer fabric, fat quarter for your lining fabric. This is in beautiful Tilda fabric. This is what it looks like. I added a little thing to say it was handmade.
We were ogling this, weren't we?
We were, because I don't know how we have any of these left. You've
No.
got your instructions in there. There's your zip, your beautiful lace zip. And then look at these. Wow.
Just a quick congratulations to
Tilda.
whoever it was that got the Emma's Garden kit.
Oh, well
Gone.
done. Well
Don't
done, well
blame you.
done.
Crikey, that was a good
Good
one.
job. Good job. Do you know what? I literally found that a couple of days ago.
Yeah.
That's what set us off with the show.
Yes.
So I was like, well, this is ridiculous having just one of these.
Yeah.
I might wave it around on Jane's show. And then I found a couple of more things because I was having a tidy up through the sample shelves. I was like, hang
Sample
on.
shelves and the Chandelier shelves.
Yeah. It's like, what is going on here?
But
I've
this
got
that you've got in front of you, Natasha, is a crazy, crazy deal. So a set of instructions from us is $5.99 all
yeah.
day long.
Yeah.
With this one, you're getting your fat quarter of Tilda.
The zips are normally £3.
Yep. Your fat quarter of plain with your lace zip and your instructions.
And your fat quarter of Tilda.
Yep.
So 2 fat quarters, a lace
Yep.
zip, it's normally worth £3.
Yep.
And instructions for...
$10.99.
Oh, come on. Come on.
I know.
Then what should it have been?
$15.49.
Yeah, it should have been.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yep.
Now, let's look at something else that's crazy because I've got a handful of these. Now, this was the Lewis and Irene rainbow collection, wasn't it?
It was, yeah.
Well, it still is.
Still is, yeah. Over the rainbow.
Over the rainbow. I love how you've got that in 2 different shades. You've got the darker one and the lighter one.
Yeah.
Now, I put together a 9-piece fat quarter set.
You did.
And I still had a couple left.
You did.
So we've been a bit silly with the price.
Yes, I mean this was a product that we put together specifically for you to take on that their proper telly. You know, the big telly. The big one where you have to be good and say
Big TV.
please and thank you and not say sweary things.
Oh, yeah.
And our margins are really, really cut there, aren't they?
Yeah.
You know, we really do. Yeah, so we brought that across.
They squeeze us.
They squeeze us and
But
it's
we've taken that discount across
free
to
telly
what,
advertising, isn't it,
to what
for
you
us?
would have for here.
But
So,
yes.
you've got
40%
that
off this one.
40% off.
Yeah.
40% off. I
Should
can't
be
do any cheaper.
$32.99 this one.
Right.
$19.79.
Oh, come on.
40% off.
40% off. And they're just
And
beautiful.
we won't be able to replicate that again.
Ever. If you know, that's the thing, isn't it? If you have any kind of kids or anyone like that, or anyone that just loves a rainbow, as an adult, I still love a rainbow.
Yep.
I like the sparkly bits in there as well. Oh, this one was gorgeous as well with the flowery fanny.
Oh,
flowery thing.
Beautiful. Lisa Rogers says, morning team, I keep telling
Morning.
myself no more, and then you
Wow.
show me yet more loveliness. Temptresses. I cannot resist. Sigh.
Oh, don't try. Don't even try.
Just as we wave our rainbows around,
Oof.
our little
Steady on.
sunshine pops up from behind the rainbow. John's with us. He says,
Oh.
hello, ladies. Hello, my
Morning,
sweet.
John. Are you
How
feeling
are you
better?
feeling?
We need to know.
We do need to know how he's feeling, although perhaps not in such graphic detail as I got the other day.
Oh, really?
Some people might still be having their breakfast.
Ooh.
So, yes, if we can have a generic how are you rather than a detailed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, so.
Oh, Myra's with us on YouTube as well.
Hey,
She
Myra.
says, hi, everyone. Hope you're
Hi.
all good. We are, Myra, we are.
Yeah. Now, if you know anyone that's moving house, Gemma, are you knowing anyone that's moving
I
house?
can't think of anyone who exchanged and completed on the first property that they have purchased yesterday.
I did. Pick me.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much. Yeah, I did say to the solicitors, I don't suppose we could do a simultaneous. And they went, I said, is that just crazy? And they went, well, no, not since lockdown. Most people do it now.
Yeah.
I don't want to wait 6 weeks.
No.
She didn't want to wait 6 weeks.
No.
She's not been living in it for years.
No.
She didn't want to wait.
No.
No. I don't want to wait. Right, so this makes a great housewarming gift.
It really does. And at a really great price.
A really great price. So, Liberty peg bag. So we called it Natasha's posh peg bag.
We did.
We did. Because, and I used to use mine at home, but now I've fit 100 pegs in there.
It's amazing, isn't it?
100 pegs.
But also nice wide opening to chuck them in.
Yeah, exactly. And it'll
Yeah.
hang on your washing line. I mean, I'm not going to hang it off
That's
that
something
because
else
it's-
to annoy the cameras, isn't it?
Yeah, I
Yep.
know. Right? I've got this in 2 colourways. So this is your brights,
Yes.
or if you want it in your Liberty, I should need to give this one a bit of a press. Your Liberty blues and reds.
Yes.
Then do it. I love Liberty with denim. I've got a bit of a thing about
print
it.
as well. It's
Yeah.
great. This is
Yeah.
the Soho stripe.
It is, and from the moment I saw it, I went, I want a peg bag out of that.
Yeah.
I don't know why,
I don't know why, but it just
I don't
hit
know
you
why.
straight away.
but it was absolutely what I wanted, and so I did it. Super easy pattern. The pattern and the template is in with it. Plus,
yeah.
plus, the hanger that it was designed around. Velvet.
Yeah.
Also posh.
Tis posh,
Really posh.
but practical as well. There's some grip there. It's sitting nice and snugly.
So you get to choose. Do you want the brights or the blues and reds? 100 pegs in
Fabulous
there.
gift, this. Really fabulous gift.
Well, because everyone has washing.
Yes.
Like, it's the universal thing, isn't it? Everybody has washing.
Yeah.
And my mum's peg bag, I could just remember she had for years and years and years and years and years.
And they get really rubbish, and it's not something you think to buy yourself, is it?
No. But now you can.
My mum bought my most recent peg bag.
Did she not make it out of my pattern? How rude.
No, she bought it a fair old while ago, but it's one of those things you don't buy for yourself, isn't it?
No, because you think you don't need one. And then
Yeah.
when you have one, you're like,
Got one
oh,
of
well,
those.
that makes life easier.
Yeah.
It really does.
So this bundle should be £20.99.
Well, you get the hanger, the special hanger, because
Yeah.
it doesn't work with other ones.
No.
So your special hanger.
Hammer.
I think we still sell. I don't know if we've still got them up,
I
but the
think
hangers
we
by
have.
themselves. And then we've got the template and the instructions, your fat quarter of denim, your fat quarter of Liberty, and your fat quarter of H640. Boom, all done, all in there.
We might need to get some more of the hangers, to be fair. But, you know, considering you've got your instructions and your hanger there, and you're going to get this kit at around
you
that £8 off.
What?
Come on now.
Oh, come on. Now. I don't want to set him because he's just joined us, but we had 2 John Cole Morgan kits left, didn't we? One of each. I think this is a case of these were the sample ones and we didn't load them.
Oh, yes, that'll be it.
That's why we've got one left of each.
Yes.
So this was John Cole Morgan's Winter Star Quilt Kit, which
Before you
was
go through that very quickly,
blinking lovely.
because he's with us.
Hi, John.
So he says, we know I'm such a bad sick person, lol. Promise no details, but yes, I'm feeling marginally better. Very, very tired though. He also says, yay homeowner, woohoo, I'm very excited for you, darling.
Oh, thank you. I'll tell you all about that in a minute.
That's lovely.
Now this was John. There is, if you click on this on the website natashamakes.com,
Yes.
you will see a picture of what it looks like
You
made.
will. Even if
Okay.
you hover over it on the website. if you're
Hover.
on a
You've got
computer.
some sparkly stuff. You've got a huge bit of Philip Jacobs for the K Facet Collective in there, and then you've also got beautiful. And look how well those batiks go with that. Wah. And then you've got a whole load of contrasting fabric there.
Gorgeous.
So this is, do you know what? It's one of those situations you might want to make the quilt, but if you don't make quilts and you just want a big chunk of fabric at a discount.
Sorry, 30% off.
Is that what we did it at? Crikey, I haven't even had a
Because,
gin.
again,
It's
there's
one,
stuff-
it's
there's
one
stuff on the
each.
shelf. We've got one of each.
Yeah, there's no
Come
point.
on. And also, these
Ooh.
will have been touched and waved around on the show by that then Natasha and John.
More John.
You see? I know.
More John, not me.
Yes. Oh, both of you now.
This one. Look at this one. I mean, come on. Bumbleberries in there. Silv. It's Silv, isn't it? It's always like, I love a bumbleberry. Actually, there's lots of you love a bumbleberry.
I love a bumbleberry. I'm the one. Yeah, they are my fave.
I love this one. It's so beautiful. Well, I love them both actually. But which one would you go for? How much fabric is in this? At 30% off.
A lot, Natasha. Let's have a quick peepette, shall we? So
whichever
you
colourway.
You get 1.5 meters of your background,
Yep.
which is your plain. You get 3/4 meter of your feature cave.
Wow.
3/4 meter of smoke batik.
Wow.
3/4 meter of your blender, whether that be bumbleberry or sparkle or
Yep.
whatever we've put in.
Yep.
And 2 meters of smoke batik for the border as well.
It's a lot.
It is a lot for less than £50, £47.59.
Oh, come on.
I know.
Do you know what? And if you spend a
Stash.
squidge more, you can get your free ½ metre of fabric as
You
well.
can.
Why not shout about that? Now, do you know what else I'm going to shout about while we're talking about quilt kits at silly prices?
Oh, I love this. And this is different to what we had.
Slightly different colourway, same fabrics. This is Emily's applique quilt
Perfect.
out of Liberty Fabrics. The fabric is Emily Bell, which is my favourite Liberty fabric of all time. Just putting it out there.
Yes, same. Same here. Yeah, same
The
here.
simplicity of it, the fact that it just shouts Liberty at you,
Gorgeous.
in shouty capitals, meant that I had to make Emily her applique quilt. Now,
Yeah.
the instructions are online. You can grab those. But what we never did was actually bundle it with all the background fabric and everything else. So I took this kit on that there Create and Craft once I could get hold of some fabrics. They are a slightly different colourway. It wasn't the same kit. But you get 15, Gemma, I'm going to say that again, 15 long quarters of Liberty fabric. Now, if you topped up with extra plain and you
Yes.
did, you know where I did like the reverse of it? So for each 10 each square of Liberty used, I used the reverse. You could actually make
did?
8 versions of this quilt out of this kit
Wow.
if you bought extra plain.
It's
15 long quarters.
it's a beauty, isn't it? And again, this is an amazing stash builder. If you just love those
Look
fabrics.
at that. You might just love the fabrics.
Yeah.
In which case,
We're
you've
not
got a
judging.
metre of plain and then you've got a long quarter of 15 different Liberty fabrics ombreing all over the place.
Yep. If you do love those fabrics, you're in our club.
And what price club are we looking at?
Oh. Now this is where I keep cringing because I just feel like, you know, we were going through this yesterday. I told you some. I didn't tell you others.
Oh,
Oh,
did you
yeah.
not tell me this
Well,
one?
And some of them, it was a very quick process of let's get this loaded. It's just taking a long time.
Come on, what did you do?
This was supposed to be about £65 and it's just just under 50, 49.99.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Sorry,
That's
not sorry.
That's a lot of liberty to
Oh,
be
I want
splashing
some
about.
space. I want some space. £15 off, guys. Crikey bobs.
That's £1 off a long quarter.
Oh no.
It's £1 off a
Oh,
long...
no.
Even Maud's woken up. She had an early
I
start.
beg your pardon, Gemma. Do you value your job, Gemma?
I know. It's good job we're friends, isn't it?
I mean, everyone's my friend today.
And clearly we never wanted to be rich. It's
They
fine.
love me.
It's fine. Yeah.
Thanks, Gemma, for the ridiculous discounts. This is marvellous. We did say it was Christmas in July.
Yeah. Not for us, clearly. For you guys. Mutter. Right. I have got a handful of Lisa Chandler kits.
Lovely.
Literally like the last handful of the origami pincushion. We've taken a little bit off that.
We have.
Under the Australian sun, this is, do you remember we had loads of these different bags? We had all different types of bags.
Mm-hmm.
Down to the last couple of the Walker bag, and that's your pea flower. Look, it's got...
The sharp-eyed amongst you have already spotted this one this morning and had a little
you've
go.
already been on it. Now, the other thing is, now you see I made, because we did have this in a different colourway when I took it to Create and Craft, but the red sold out
Yes.
because I made a sample in it.
Yes.
I didn't make a sample in the blue.
No.
And this is the crazy thing. If I don't make a sample on it, it doesn't sell as fast.
No, it doesn't.
No.
But this fabric, can't get it anymore.
We don't have any more of it. So
No.
that's it. We've got fat quarter of H640, which means that you can do little projects like this. Summer Palace in blue. We don't have that blue stripe anymore, do we?
No.
I don't know if Lisa even has any more of this. I don't know. I have to have a conversation with her. I keep asking her to do it.
I have a feeling she wasn't going to do any more of that Summer Palace floral.
I don't know. It is a conversation that I do bug her every time I speak to her. Although I didn't remember to this morning. We were just so relieved the quilt had arrived. But when they're gone, they're gone. Because I cannot make any more of those. That's it.
Again, you're never going to be sad to have a bit of Lisa and a bit of H640
Well, you're not,
in
are
your
you?
stash, are you?
No. Well, you shouldn't be. Not if you're part of our tribe.
No.
Now, if we want to talk Liberty quilts, by the way, can we just have a little look up here at the Liberty Circle quilt with denim? Again, it's my fascination, is it, for
It's
Liberty
a
and denim?
beauty. And this one as well, it looks complicated.
So easy.
You made this one, Tash. Not to be rude, but you made this one without
Without
bother.
blinking. Without bother.
any
No,
swearing.
actually, that one was the one that Jane made. I made two
Yeah.
others.
Yeah.
I made one out of Sanderson.
Yeah.
That sold out.
Yeah.
And one out of Lewis and Irene.
Yeah.
We have got some of the Lewis and Irene left. Where did I put it? Up here. I've got one in Liberty. So you can make that one out of your Liberty. And again, we've cut the 10-inch squares for you. Liberty don't do layer cakes.
No, they
10-inch
don't.
squares, whatever you want to call them. But we have done for you in the past, and we've cut them for you. Now, the one that I really love, and once we've sold the rest of these, it can actually go in my car for the kids. So, can you please hurry up? Because Emily's got her eye on this one.
But we don't let them do that.
And this is
until
the
we're
Lewis and
ready.
No, not until they've gone.
Because we need
And
the
we will at
samples
some
still.
point have a sample sale. But this is your Lewis and Irene version. But you see, it also looks great at the back. It's just such a lovely, lovely one. So you've got oodles of chambray and then oodles of Lewis and Irene. Look, I did! Iridescent polar bear. Come on.
Gorgeous.
And then your penguin, your snow fox, your walruses and seals, your penguins, more walruses and seals in a different colour, more walruses in another colour, more penguins. Perfect. They are cut in 10-inch strips. You then cut them down into 10-inch squares and then cut them into your circles. Job done. And then this is a slightly lighter chambray that one is with. Beautiful. I've got 4 of them, Gemma. Come on, tell me what ridiculous discount you did on this. Scare me.
Let's have a
I don't know if we can be friends, but scare me.
Let's have a look, because my brain, I tell you, I am a muddle of prices at the moment, aren't I? Yeah,
Seems to be.
we took £10 off that.
£10 off.
£10 off that kit.
I love it. I just love it. If you have got little people in your life, they too will absolutely love it. And it's just the one to get. They love to get their fit. They just love the shapes and the colours and everything else. And it's soft. And if you are just starting your quilting journey, you don't have to wad it. You don't have to quilt it. It's all done as one. So it's almost like a quilt as you go.
It's easy to look at this one and say, oh, it's circles. Oh, dear.
No, it's really easy.
But it really
it's
is.
really easy. Like Gemma said, I did it.
Sorry, not sorry.
Totally comfortable with that. It's fine. Right, let me just show you some fabrics because we wanted to cater for everyone's wallet, didn't we, today, Gemma?
Yes.
Juicy Juice.
Yes.
I frickin' adore this fabric. Absolutely adore it. From the same range. Do you remember when we made that?
We do.
From the same range. Same colours, everything. In fact, that's going in my new house as well. Just saying. I'm going to use it to store all my plastic bags. We have got a few different options for you. It's the marble fabric. It's just beautiful. And then you've got this gorgeous, I just love it. I've got a handful of these. What should they have been, $13.99 or something? We've taken them down to $9.99, I know that.
Let's have a look.
For 2 designer fabrics. That's half metre heaven price for 2 designer fabrics.
30% off we've gone.
Yeah, 30%
So yeah,
off.
$9.79.
Not, what?
$9.79.
Less than half metre heaven price. Oh,
Yeah.
come on.
Yeah.
And then what do we do with these? The difference here is you either get the coffee table or you get the cement.
That's
the
correct.
names.
Yes, and that's the sort of grey versus the marble colour.
So you still get the green and the pink, and you still get your half metre for that. These are
Shamrock
half metres.
and candy.
Shamrock, candy, and either coffee table or cement.
Yeah.
You might want to
Again,
get both.
These should be $27.99. 30% off.
Oh, come on.
$19.59.
Seriously, under 20 quid for 2 metres of designer fabric.
Yeah. La 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 la. I'll buy you lunch. I'll need to buy you lunch.
Crikey. Okay.
It's all good.
We'll just
Spreading
say
a little
quickly.
Christmas cheer in July. That's what we're doing.
I love these fabrics. I really love them. Now, the other fabrics that I love. This is a big metre piece here, isn't it?
Yes.
William Morris. Imagine it, if you will, in anything contrasty with this. Now, this is your faux satin-backed suede. So you've got satin on one side and your faux suede on the other. I've used these to make many, many cushions. You've seen me demo it many times, but just look at those together. Don't they look gorgeous?
It's not a difficult
That's
make either, the
classy,
two-tone
isn't it?
cushion, is it?
Do you know what, Gemma? It's one of those things, even if you don't want to make the cushion,
Yeah.
you've got a metre of William Morris and a big chunk of that. And a half metre of this. Now this is, yeah, this is this is what, 50 something inch
Let's have a look.
width. It's a wide width.
I think I've got it on here.
So, you know.
You've got a metre of your Morris, half a metre of this, and some free instructions as well.
Did we put free instructions with it as well? For the cushion?
Yeah.
Oh, come on. We need to make sure that's in the box then, so we don't forget to send those out.
So it is. It's on the listing.
Okay.
But that's another 30% off one.
Oh, my goodness me.
$28.56, $19.99.
Go home now.
La 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 la.
Oh,
You're
my
lovely.
goodness me.
It's all fine.
At least I have a home now to go to.
This is true. Margaret has congratulated you on
Thank
being
you.
a grown-up, because you now are a business owner and a homeowner.
Tell you what, it's this adulting, it's exhausting,
I know,
Margaret.
right? Jane Vivash says, congratulations, Natasha. How exciting for you.
Oh,
And Bridget Young has
thank
said,
you.
have I missed where you're moving to? Or is it still under wraps?
No, it doesn't have to be under wraps anymore. It just takes a little bit of explaining, because the first thing that people say is, what about Natasha Makes? But luckily I have an incredible team that will help
do.
me keep things going, and I will just be on the motorway quite a lot of the time. But long story short, a lot of you know that my marriage broke up last year. Gosh, it's been nearly a year now, Jen.
It has.
A year this month. And so, you know, sometimes you just need the support of your family and things like that, don't you? So when my mum and dad decided to move from Sussex back to that there Cornwall, a little house came up in the village they'd moved in.
Yes.
And I went, think I'll move too then.
Small but perfectly formed it is.
Small but perfectly formed. So me and the children and various animals will be going back to Cornwall, which is, I can't wait. I was there this weekend. We're going to be by the river though, not on the moor this time. We're going to be down by the river.
Be beautiful.
It's going to be lovely.
Yeah. It will be beautiful. And the children are going to be going to the most amazing school.
Their school does surfing and rock climbing as standard.
As PE.
Whose school does that? Wetsuits on, off we go. Like, come on.
Everyone else has got to do cross country.
Yeah, cross country on a cross.
Yeah.
And mine are donning wetsuits and going off with their surfboards. What's that all about?
It's incredible.
So yeah, I am very excited. For you, nothing changes here. You still get your shows 3 times a week, and the warehouse stays here. Everything stays here. So don't worry. I just travel up it. I can learn a language when I'm in the car.
Yeah, of course you can.
But do you know what? Because the kids' school is 2 minutes walk from where we're going to be living. I worked out that because it's a bit of a drive for their school at the moment,
Yeah.
that actually the amount of time it takes to drive back and forth is 1 week's worth of school commutes.
Yeah. So your driving time will be equivalent, but your children will spend less time being carted around in the car. They'll have a nice quality of life.
They'll have a far better time of it. So,
really
so that is where I am going. So all of you Cornish people, put your hands up. Let me know where you are, which bit of the world you're in, because I'm coming that way.
You are. We're spreading all the joy this
Do you
morning.
think that Trago Mill will remember that they banned me from their fabric department?
It's been ages.
It has been a while.
Just wear a moustache and some dodgy glasses and a funny hat.
And they'll ban me all over again. Amazing. Yeah. So yeah, that's where I'm going to be headed to. So yeah, if you're ever in Cornwall, come and say hi. Well, I mean, it would just be my home. There won't be any sort of warehousing there.
Ali B says,
it's all here.
I hope we're not going to lose you permanently to Cornwall, Natasha. It's a fair way to travel. We've considered all of this.
No, well, yeah. So it had to. The first day that I came in and said to the guys here, I think I might move back to Cornwall. It was met by this. As everyone was thinking, well, what you guys are, how will that work?
Yes.
But with some meticulous planning.
Yes.
And we have meticulously planned. We've got our shows planned into June next year, haven't we? We have worked blinking hard to make sure that we know exactly where we're going to be, exactly where the children are going to be, when they're going to be, where they're going to be, who they're going to be with, all of that kind of stuff. It has to be done, doesn't it? As soon as anything changes like that happen, you've got to make sure everyone's okay. So we have, and we are all okay. And by everyone, I mean, you know, obviously my children and also my work children, the office child.
Yes.
And everyone else. So yeah, because there's a responsibility there as well.
Exactly that.
So yeah, do not panic.
We're all happy. Everyone's happy.
We're all good.
Tell you who else is happy.
Who else is happy?
That old hairdresser that we have in our comments.
That Elizabeth Crangle.
Lovely Auntie Lizzie. She says, the old hairdresser can't resist something snippy. Sharp things on sale. Snips and seam ripper are on their way to me. Thank you.
Oh, well done, that there Crangle woman.
Yeah.
Good job. Good job.
Oh, Philippa Godlover has had a nice old lie-in. She says, I'm away in the caravan with some friends. I've just got up. Hi.
Philippa.
In a caravan with 3 friends. I hope that's a lovely sized caravan. Otherwise, that's a bit snug.
I mean, they're clearly good friends.
Very good friends.
I'll just leave that one there. I am just fanning fabric. Don't mind me over here. I'll get there in a minute. What happened was Jane got a book and went, I want to make this quilt with all the fabrics in all the world. And it called for how many different squares of different fabrics?
Oh, far too many. Crikey bobs.
It was a huge number. And it's possibly the biggest quilt we've ever actually done. I'll show it you in a minute.
Gigantic. So we have 47 squares here, and they should be 7-inch squares. In reality, they're about 7.5 by 7 because we you know.
Right. I don't know which one to show you first.
Cut generously.
Every single one is different. Every single one is different, and you get an entire rainbow. Oh God, the man hours that went into cutting these is just ridiculous.
Yeah.
We've said they're 7-inch. In reality, there's like one each that's 7 inch, and the rest are all like 7.5, because you get 7.5, 7.5, 7.5, and at the end of the bolt it's 7 inch.
Correct.
But we have to give you like the least amount that you're getting, so you're getting a goodly chunk, because this way it's 7.5.
Yes, which it shouldn't be. We've priced it based on 7 by 7,
yeah.
and then we've discounted it again.
Oh, come on, how much?
Because we'd cut quite a few, probably a few more than we meant to. It's fine.
How many?
Do
you know why? It was just because we didn't want to ever have to get these bolts out
No,
again and cut them. So we may as well cut them in one fell swoop. And if we misjudge it, we misjudge it.
So that bunch of squares, we
These.
had put previously at $23.99 and have taken it down to $19.99 for 47 7
If you do any sort of
squares.
applique or anything like that, this is the one for you.
Just anything.
Or just anything, actually.
You know,
even if you just cut that up into 3.5 inch squares
They're a great size square.
and make the most beautiful rainbow quilt, I salute you. You'd get 4 3.5 inch squares out of each one of that.
And what goes with it, Tash?
Right, so you have a choice now, because you can, and the quilt that Jane did out of these made a gorgeous, great big cat quilt.
It did.
It did, and we'll show you that later. But what went with it were these 7.5 inch strips, width of fabric strips, by the way. Sorry to anyone that gets that one. I didn't fold it very neatly. You'll know. I've touched it. Soz. Right. How many did we have? Was it 20?
Those, yep, 20, 7.5
Yeah.
inch by width of fabric strips.
We've got Lewis and Irene. We've got Moda. We've got Liberty. Quite a few Liberties there, actually. We've got more Moda. We've got grunge. We've got all sorts of designer fabrics in there. Got Bumbleberry in there. There's one plain out of all of those blues. One plain. Come on.
There's a lot going on there, isn't there?
How much?
This particular bundle should have been going out at $52.99, $39.99. And the fantastic thing here, I'm going to come over and take the other end of this because it's huge.
I was going to just flip it over the front, Jen. I
that's
don't know if I'll get away with it.
You don't think you do need someone to lift it?
I don't know. You might, yeah, but you might have to come and grab that end.
Yeah.
And I'll grab this end, because this was the quilt that it originally made. Was this one? The laser cat quilt. Do you know what? We ought to auction this off for a cat charity.
We really should.
I don't know how we would do that.
I don't know how anyone's ever going to part with it though, because it's so fabulous. It's too beautiful.
It's just the most ridiculous quilt I've ever seen in my entire life.
There is more. It keeps going, and it keeps going.
So that was the size quilt it made, and that was the fabrics. That was what we cut it for, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was.
Was for that there laser cat.
Yes.
Thank you, darling.
Very welcome. You help folding it. It's a big one. Yes. Oh. Okay, we'll fold it in a bit. So yeah. And if you got
love it! I thought Gemma was going to refold it. She just stuffed it under the desk.
Right. Let me just clarify. I'm this little. How am I going to fold that?
I don't know, but it was just the look that you gave me because I didn't, and then you shoved it under the desk.
I'm like Monica
That's
though.
hilarious.
You go in my house and it's immaculate, but you open the cupboard and everything falls
out.
The great thing about this is those two bundles, which are heavily discounted, plus a fat quarter of white, fat quarter of black. That's all you need.
Would do that
to make the quilt.
In fact, you don't even need a fat quarter of the white and the black. It's just for the eye.
The book is called Perfect Patchwork. We've got that tagged as well, so if anyone needs to get that.
It's one of those things, isn't it? You either get the fabric because you want to make that quilt, or you get the fabric because you want to get the fabric and you want to get a whole heap of fabric.
I should probably add, it's Perfect Patchwork, as in P-U-R-R. It's what we affectionately refer to as our Crazy Cat Lady book, because there are several Crazy Cat Ladies in our warehouse. So we include ourselves in that.
Huh?
We include ourselves in that. You're definitely a Crazy Cat Lady, especially for Malcolm.
I love Malcolm.
Malcolm being the man in your life, little ginger man in your life.
He's the main man in my life.
You love him.
Malcolm.
You love him. Which is
do
just
love
as well.
him.
Someone has to, because
someone
he
has
doesn't
to.
like anybody else. No one can get close to form an attachment with him because he only likes you.
He quite likes Emily when she's asleep.
Oh, well, that's good. Everyone
I
likes
often-
Emily when she's asleep. She's adorable.
I often find them back to back, stretched out together
Aw.
because he knows it's safe to go near her. Right, shall we have a look at pocket money stuff?
Yeah, definitely.
Key fobs.
Oh,
Now, these are the
Great.
ones where you stuff your earphones or your charger or whatever in there, and then the cable, the USB comes out one side and the charger side comes out the other, and it is there.
yep. Keeps it safe.
Yep. You get the zip. You go, oh, hang on, where is the said? Well, you will have the said whatever in there when I find it. But you will get, you'll get the zip, you get the fob, and you get the instructions. They are Sally Tomato instructions, nothing to do with us. They are free on her website. They're available for anyone to download.
Yep.
We have printed them off for you and put them in there. So we've not charged you for the instructions at all. All you're being charged for is the cork, the zip, and the fob.
Yep.
And even then, not very much because you've got it on discount.
Absolutely.
Now, other Sally Tomato goodies. I love this one. You know who else loves this one?
Oh, Captain Small.
Captain Small.
Yeah.
In fact,
brilliant little school disco make.
we went for dinner at the pub the other night. She got hold of this one before we went. Mummy.
Lovely.
Yeah. So beautiful little clutch rack. We've sold out of these ones now.
Do you know what I like these for as well? Makeup. Because if
Pens.
you've got a massive bag like mine and you want to find your makeup bag in the bottom of it, you grab that there little handle, you can find it. Doesn't disappear in amongst all the myriad of other things in my bag.
So you know when we were trying to find the whiteboard pens,
Yeah. Mimsy stole them all, has she? And put
all
them in
of
there.
them.
Of course she has.
all of them,
course
they're
she has.
all in there. So it comes with, here it is. It comes with your cork, it comes with your zip pull, your little, what's it called, tassel. A fat quarter of, is it a fat quarter of outer fabric? It's something like that. And then you get your beautiful lining, you get your cork, and you get your HX40 and your instructions and templates all in. Gemma, what did you do to the price scare me?
Oh.
Come on, you did
There's
something.
just so many items in this list. It's trying to find things
Okay.
at quick
I know that we
reference.
took like 40 quid off this Sally Tomato. This is the last one. This is the Sally Tomato hardware and
Yes.
zipper bag maker essential box.
Crazy.
Look at all those goodies. This cost us so much just in import tax. This
Silly
is the
money.
last one.
We're making a loss on this one.
Yeah, but it's the only one that we have.
I am so tempted to have this one and take it home. It's insane.
Do you know, I'm so tempted just to keep it
Yes,
rather than
I
just
know.
basically give
I
it away
know.
to someone.
I know.
Oh, it's lovely, isn't it? But it's all your antique
But we just
fixings
want-
and fittings.
I want someone to get it and love it, and that's the thing. I mean, I'd get it and love it.
You
I am
get swivel
questioning this now.
hooks, D-rings, rectangle rings, sliders, magnetic snaps, bucket feet, dome feet. You get a yard of black, white and burgundy zippers with 9 zip pulls.
Perfect.
The 9 zip pulls alone are worth over £10.
Yeah, they are. So that's a
Just
great
saying.
buy. It's a great buy. Your
£40 off.
your wristlet kit
Yep.
was $14.99. Now $10.99.
Oh my goodness.
Well, quite.
Do you know what? Actually, I've made them. They're a nice little make, and actually, once you've got the pattern, and you can make. I've done this with PU and Lisa Chandler and all sorts of stuff. It's a really nice make. Great gifts, and like you say, for kids and whatnot, perfect for putting pens in, or like you say, makeup. Teenagers.
John Cole Morgan's loving the sale. He says, "Can we just say Sally Tomato sale? What the heck, Gemma? You will be in trouble. It's insane. These prices. Love it."
Hey, we've only got one, John. We've got one. That's it. That
John
is your lot.
John has some plastic and a license to spend.
Oh,
Which is
steady.
the great, I'd say, ever existing issue that his lovely husband has, is
What,
John's
his ability.
ever propensity to spend on beautiful things. It's one my husband understands as well. Yes. Yes. You've got to have the beautiful things that keeps you happy, and then that makes the marriage
Gemma.
happy.
The Sweet Fire Road Through the Woods
Yes.
quilt story. We ordered enough of these for a show.
We did.
What happened?
They didn't send them all.
They didn't send them all.
They went to
sent
air.
us a handful,
Yeah.
which then meant that another channel launched the same kit.
Yeah.
So our time to then do the show was
Yeah.
passed. They then sent the rest of them.
Yeah.
Well, that's no good to us.
No.
It's just no good to us. That's just not how this is ever going to work. We have got 4 of these left.
We have.
That is it. And it breaks my heart to put these out. This is a big quilt. This is 49 by 58 inches. And you get all the fabric in there.
Tash, is the box sealed?
The fabric is.
Right, but you can see the amazing card that you get with it.
Yeah. And all the
Because
instructions.
I love that.
Everything is in there. Look, there's all your fabrics in there. It is, yeah, so it includes pattern and fabrics for the quilt top and binding.
Yeah, several of you have clocked this one.
When it is gone, it is gone.
We've
I mean,
got
it
one
is-
left.
Okay, good.
One. Well done, you. That have clocked those already.
Well done, well done, well done. Good. Okay, so
Oh, Wendy Asher, bless her. She says, "Oh no, not one but 2 cave kits have fallen off your stash and into my basket to go with the pile of second-hand cave books that arrived yesterday. COVID must be fudging my brain."
do you want to
And
see?
yeah,
Right, so talking of cave quilts, we have got 2 different ones. They're the frame quilts. Now, these don't come with instructions or anything. We did a show where we used the Creative Grid curvy border ruler. So we've got the Kay Facet version and the Jane Sassaman version. But take a look at this. This is one of my all-time quilts. Just love it.
great, wasn't it? Yeah. I just remember Jane bringing this one in and me saying, "Oh look," I was raving about this, and it's so simple.
Really simple. It's just that the border is. Now, you don't have to do a curvy border
No.
if you don't have the ruler. You don't have to do
No.
that. But how gorgeous do those look? Just beautiful. So. The Jane Sassaman is the purple and the orange fabric and the green fabric. And then the Cafe in the middle is Philip Jacobs for the Kay Facet Collective. Right, so we have got, and again, you might just be getting these for the fabrics, whatever, no judgment, have whatever you want, don't really mind. This is your peony blooms, look at that. And it was just one of those things, we just had some of this one left, didn't we?
Yes.
And we were like, hang on a minute, purple.
Yeah. Can make some more kits.
Then they were your oranges. But look how well that all just goes together. It was a triumph of blending different designers together. Absolutely adore it. But then I think Jane Sassaman and the KFC Collective, Kay Facet Collective, I think they do know each other. Not that means that they would design the same or anything, but you know what I mean. So if you want, Gemma, come on. This was another one you put on at silly money, wasn't it?
Not guilty. Come on. Would I? Would
Come
I
on,
do such
before I
a
show everyone the other
thing?
one.
Would
Because I know a lot of you have been buying both, and I take my hats
Yes,
off to you.
absolutely. And yeah, why not? Because it's a stunning, stunning make.
Did
isn't it?
you accidentally take 40% off these as well? You did, didn't you?
Yeah, I did.
You might
Yeah,
have done
yeah,
it.
I did, yeah.
Thought
So these should be $39.99,
Mhm.
and they are $23.99.
Oh, come on. This is Dorothy. Then you've got Shark's Teeth. You've got Millie Fury in here. There's your plains. You've got, gosh, what one? I can't remember what that one's called. You have got a glorious collection in there.
You have. I mean, let's look at this in the very basic terms of, we have a fat quarter of your central cave, a long quarter of your cotton plain in lime, half a metre of your Millefiori tomato, a long quarter of your pomegranate, another half metre of your pebble mosaic in prune, a long quarter of your Macawa spray thyme in grape, and some shark's teeth, 3/4 of a metre of shark's teeth carnival.
So you've got 2 meters of cafe in there.
Yeah.
And then plains and feature fabrics.
Crazy craziness. For $23.99.
$23.99.
There's only one of those left now.
Is there?
Yeah.
I'm not surprised.
Just one left.
Right. Do you know what else? We've got one left of Gemma.
What we got?
The Sassy Stripes quilt.
Ah, Sassy Squares.
The Sassy Squares, sorry, Sassy
Lovely.
Squares, which was Jane Sassman. When the Jane Sassman fabric came in, I love the Jane Sassman fabric. Look, Sassy Squares, 40% off. That's what I did my bag out of the other day, wasn't it? Now,
Ah.
these are just beautiful, and
Gorgeous.
I'm going to hold out the quilt. Now, you'll have to get the pattern, not giving that away as well.
This is a right old cheery quilt.
I love
I
it.
love this one.
Have I got that the right way?
Nope.
Nope.
Do a double turn. That's the one.
That's the badger.
Just so that middle panel is up the right way. Yeah.
I love it!
Those celosias. John's not been fastest finger first, and now he's
Is he sulking?
disappointed. But he does say that Andrew thanks whoever it was that got in there first. He
He
says, "Don't dawdle. Get
Do not dawdle.
purchasing."
No, that's it. When they are gone, they
Yes.
are gone.
Correct.
And the thing is that it means that we can start to have a sample sale. So
Yeah.
if you love the look of this quilt, and once this last bundle is gone, we can start to look at a sample sale. I don't know how best to do the sample sale. I don't know if we auction, if we... I don't know
we
how
need
do
to
it.
work out the logistics of this. We also need to give Jane a nice lie down in a darkened room, because we're all our own worst critics, aren't we? And when we make samples, we make them at speed.
At speed.
Now, I'm going to say Jane's made at speed for a show is still going to be a million times better than anything any of us could hope to produce. But she is clearly having a crisis at the prospect of anyone owning something
I
she's
know,
made super
because she
fast.
doesn't want anyone to look at it and go, oh, she's not very good then, is
But
she?
she
But they're
throws
not.
a quilt out a week,
I know.
and they are
At
beautiful.
least. They are, they're gorgeous.
But they are samples,
Yeah.
and so yes, that will be the only way
Yeah,
she'll let
so-
us sell it.
Yeah, and it might be that the backing is just what we had lying around.
Yes.
It might be
yes.
that the backing doesn't go exactly as it is because you weren't ever meant to see the backing.
No. But yes.
Do you know what does
bless
go
you.
beautifully though?
What you got?
I've got 7.5-inch strips again
Mm-hmm.
of stunning fabrics. I think there are
Brilliant.
22 of these, I think was what we ended up doing in order to make... Well, this was done for the Jubilee Bunting, right?
Yes.
But the thing is, if you just want 22 different beautiful Moda fabrics pre-cut into strips for you, then this is the badger.
Oh, and who doesn't?
And you've also then got 10 metres of binding, bias
Perfect.
binding, pre-made for you. So, yes, you can make bunting, or you might want to do a quilt, in which case you have got more than enough there. And I think it does come with the instructions as to how to do your bunting as well. But just because it comes with instructions for bunting does not mean that that is how it needs to be used.
No.
You have put this on a ridiculous price and it upsets me, but they're cut and they need to go.
Yeah. Yes, this is true.
And if you
And-
do want to make bunting, come on, the Queen's in her 90s.
You're always going to get the bunting out for
Well, any
celebrations.
sort of
There'll be,
party.
yep. There will be, and we love a patriotic celebration.
Yep.
These should have been $41.99. They are 30% off at
Come on.
$29.39.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Okay. Just going to leave that there.
Julia says, "Oops, that's my no spending this week out the window." Sorry, not sorry, Julia. You were just buying happiness. Just remember that.
Yeah.
Just imagine how excited you're going to be when this arrives. Little happy dance you're going to do.
Just incredible. Just incredible. So, right, now. Brandon's lovely big peacock came in 4 different colour varieties.
Look.
Look at him. I had so much fun making Brandon's lovely big peacock, I have to say.
So much fun.
Now, I think the misleading thing with this are the colours,
Yes.
because you have to look at the colour of the feathers,
Yes.
because that's what it's going to be. You're cutting the background away.
Out, yeah.
So that's the thing. So here, with this one, you get the flange and everything in these kits.
I can feel Sylv reaching for the shot glass.
I know.
For those who don't know, whenever we say the word flange, Sylv has to shout it and have an imaginary shot.
So that's your body in purple here, and that's your chest. And you see, look, in the feathers you've got all that blue, which is why I've picked out the blue flange for you. So your feathers will be green and blue and all of those beautiful colours. So it's going to be very different. You also get a metre of black and a fat quarter of H640. This is a big bundle. And on top of that, do you know what else I did? You've got kind of like a placement guide, because everyone's going to be a little bit different. We basically photocopied Brandon's lovely peacock. And there is Brandon, the lovely big peacock. There's his body and his chest. And look, we even put the show date on it there, so that you can look it up and see exactly how we made him.
Exactly.
And you will get one of those and your metre of black, so that you can do an envelope backing.
Yeah. Grab some steamer seam if you're going to want to make the peacock.
Yep.
And get your kids, your grandkids, whoever involved. This is a fun project.
They love this.
Because you can place those pieces of the steamer seam
Yep.
and lift and move them. So you can get them to put the feathers everywhere. And
So
then
it's
go,
like fuzzy
"Ooh,
felt.
could you pop and get X out of the other room?" And then you can pick them up and move them.
Yep.
Because clearly they'll have put them in the
So
wrong
look,
place.
purple flange here to go with all the purple feathers on there.
Just fabulous.
Then the grey, this is the one, this is the grey one. That's going to be exactly as that one. And then with the black one, you've got your bright green, because look at the feathers, you've got your bright green in there. So they are your options. Like I say, look at the colour of the feathers, because that's what your bird is going to end up looking like. Gemma, you took 30% off
Yeah,
these.
yeah. So these are $19.59, and you've got a whole project of fun there to have.
Well, do you know what? Otherwise, you just have, again, a lot of fabric.
Yes.
If you don't want to make Brandon the lovely big peacock.
Julia's having a great morning. She said, Lewis and Irene over the rainbow and bundle of blues today. Brought sharp things previously. Brilliant.
Yay! Enjoy.
Happy Christmas
Oh,
in
do you know
July,
what
everyone.
else we found? Because we spoke about these yesterday with Lewis and Irene Christmas fabric, didn't we?
Yes.
Ba-ba! These are perfect for shoving in your makes.
Lovely.
And we found them, 2 metres of those.
Yes.
Yeah, I was going to decorate the set, but then it was quite
Are
busy
gonna be
anyway.
fabulous. John is
right.
saying, sample sale. I'm sorry, but I'm pulling rank and I'm going to buy a few bits.
Who's this?
John Cole Morgan.
John Cole Morgan.
He wants the first delve through the samples.
Oh, he wants first dibs, does he? I thought Lo had that.
Lo is here as well. She's only just got here though, and she says, "Are you moving to Cornwall?"
Yes.
Catch up, Lo.
Yes. At their Cornwall. I'll be driving past your house
And,
numerous occasions.
John is also saying the bags. The stand of bags is the happiest thing ever. So I think he's eyeing up any potential bags that might go to samples.
No.
They're just Tasha's
right.
everyday collection of bags. Everyone needs a different bag every time they go to the cafe to put their lunch in.
Date night, different bag. It's all great. Right, if you would like the ability to make this is the kit. So a metre of your black, fat quarter of H640, and all the fat quarters in all the world. Well, 3 different Philip Jacob fat quarters and your bright flange. Can you please just buy what is left of these, because then this can go on my sofa.
Oh, bless you.
Way
So
too
true. Because we can't have Morley hands and chocolate and whatever else on them until we're done with using them as samples. So you're doing Natasha a favour.
You are. It's almost like charity work. Gemma, did we have one left of the blue?
Oh, let me check. I mean, today there has been a lot going on with these. Crikey
And then
bobs.
the only other colourway that I have, and I don't have a full sample, but you see, this is it, isn't it, Gemma? This is how it goes. When we don't have a full sample, it's always the one that gets left over. I had to finish that one up after the show. That's why, and that's why we've got ones left over of it. So there's your metre of black and your H640. Now this one is what you'll be able to make with this kit. And do you know what you get with this? You get the beautiful pink. You get the... I am going to finish these off, by the way, because they're going to be on my sofa. That's going to be it. I'm going to have the most decadent, ridiculous house known to man.
Nothing wrong with that.
With all the colours in all the world. It will just be an assault on the senses when you walk in my home.
It's fine.
Yeah.
It's exactly what you need to be a joyful place.
Exactly.
Be a joyful, vibrant place The children are going to love it.
I think my neighbours are hoping not too joyful.
Yeah, quite.
It's been empty for a while. My poor neighbour, in her 70s. So how many children? 2. How old? 8 and 3.
Yeah.
Oh. Yep. Enjoy us.
We've been asked about your menagerie, and their hosses are going to be at your parents, aren't they?
Yeah.
Just down the road.
Yep.
It's all good.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And the donkeys, because of course the donkeys were your mum's anyway.
They are my mum's. Yeah.
All going on.
She can have them back.
Lo, you know what you've said, and Facebook has banned it. So tut and tut.
What?
It's Brandon's Peacock. That's what it is. Naughty monkey.
I'm not saying a word. Right, last 3 things to show you. Naughty lot. Anyone watching on catch up, it's what's left is left, I'm afraid. Right.
Silver's shouted flange.
Flange!
Yeah.
Here we go. We have got 3, possibly 4 of these left. This is your O'Deal by Earl fat quarter bundle. So a couple of fat quarters and a zip. Just because the zip went so beautifully with this fabric, it's like, oh, that'd be rude not to put that in there. This is so beautiful. If you don't buy it, I'm just going to make a lot of gorgeous things out of it and then flash it around and you'll be like, why have we never seen that before?
Stunning.
Too late. We've taken money off that as well, haven't we, Gemma?
Yeah.
It's just the way it goes. I'm just resigned to it now.
Look,
it's fine.
You know, that's what it's for. That's what today is for.
Yeah. Now. Gemma.
I refuse to be shamed for it.
Tilda Fabrics. Now, I did these so that you could have, if you wanted to do a lining that went beautifully or just a bundle that was perfect, it's there.
Yeah.
Same here.
We do have several makes that use fat quarters.
Yep.
We have 3 fat quarter infinity scarf. We have tidy ups. We have the 4
All
out
sorts.
of 2. We have gift baskets. We have many fat quarter
Many
makes in our
makes.
arsenal now.
There are books out there just full of fat quarters,
We've featured them on the show.
And not only that, but these are UK fat quarters.
They are.
Not your American ones,
No.
which whip off 2 extra inches.
They do.
These
give
are
you
20
those 2
inches
extra
by
inches.
22, not 18 by 22. We want those extra 2 inches.
We don't
not that we're
shortchange you.
greedy,
No.
but that's what we've got.
We know what you want.
So that's basically a metre of Tilda fabric there,
Marvellous, isn't it?
in a glorious array. Yes. Yes.
Beautiful.
I heart these very, very much. So they are your options, and Gemma's taken money off those.
Oh, yeah. Of
Are you
course
going
I
to tell
have.
us how much or
Of
no?
course I have. Bear with.
Bear with. Caller.
Bear with. Let's have a little peep. I'm on the wrong page now, you see.
Oh,
Shenanigating all
that's
over the
all
place.
right.
Those should be $15.99
Come on.
for 4 fat quarters. So you're getting a metre of Tilda fabric there. $12.99.
Oh, come on.
Mm-hmm. I know, right?
If you love Tilda, you know what to do.
Yep.
There we go. So that is today's show. Whether you have gone for the circle quilts, whether you've gone for Brandon's lovely big peacock and a spot of flange is up to you. Whether you've gone for some Liberty bundles, whether you've gone for the complete K Facet Collective bundle, whether you've gone for some Lisa Chandler one-off quilt kits that are left because we didn't realise we cut an extra one and shoved it in the box.
All of that.
All of that. Bit of William Morris. We've had all sorts actually. Lewis and Irene. Crazy prices. 30% off Lewis and Irene. Come on.
I know, right?
Come on. 40% off quilt kits. Come on. Is that everything? Have I shown everything?
I think so. Sylv says that the extra 2 inches is very important. Yeah.
Always.
Yeah.
So tomorrow Jane is doing something. What's Jane doing tomorrow?
Oh, Jane is making the most beautiful.
Come on, which one is it?
We've got some new panels.
Oh, is it the baby quilts?
Yeah. Yep.
So-
Starbright. And they are. Well, she had a moment, didn't she? She went. They arrived on her birthday. I was loading them on her birthday, and she went, "You bought me these for my birthday. Lovely, thank you." And just scooped all the bolts up, and I went, "Whoa.
Yeah.
You can do the show. Yes, we'll let you. Go on then."
Now, happily what she's done is she's made 2 quilts in 2 different sizes. There's one that is me size and one that is Gemma size.
This is
And
very
Gemma
true.
was sat there yesterday
If
feeling a
anyone's
little bit
listening-
cold.
SJ, Jane, whoever. Oh, SJ, listen.
Yeah, they have got
Bring the quilts. Bring the
brushed
quilts.
cotton
Yes.
backing, so they are super snuggly. Gemma,
So
we
snuggly.
had to, well, just to give you an idea, there was a point yesterday, Gemma and I were so tired, we were just like, would it be wrong to bring in as a mandatory afternoon nap?
Yeah.
And we'll all just snuggle down under a brushed cotton quilt.
Yeah.
And I don't think that would be wrong.
Would
Hi,
be wrong.
SJ. Which
They're
quilts?
blue and they're baby ones. Jane's probably got them.
She's probably nicked them
Probably
and taken them
shenanigated
home.
them away. So the ones with the
Yeah, she is staying very
she's keeping
quiet.
those, SJ. She's keeping
Well, you'll
them
have to
under wraps.
tune in and see them tomorrow.
It's fine.
Oh, now Maud's awake. You're right, Maud.
Aw. We've had
she's got
lovely
sleep.
messages from YouTube, and we must not forget our YouTubers. It's very important.
Come on then, give me your
Kerry
YouTube.
Shepherd says, morning, ladies.
Morning.
Hopefully I'll be moving in the next month, fingers crossed.
Oh, where
Yeah.
you going?
Well, exactly, we don't know. She doesn't say. And then Joe says, just purchased rainbow and bee material. Beginner sewer here using my inherited 22-year-old sewing machine from Mum.
Do it.
Oh, lovely,
I learned
Joe.
I'm a 60-year-old singer.
This is
Still
what we
use
do.
it.
Yeah, you enjoy that. And yeah, just reach out to us. If you've got any questions, we're always here to help and advise. And watch some old shows back. We've got great things you can make. Pat says, I snuck in early last night to get a cave cushion kit at a discount. I've already made 3 and I'm in the middle of my 4th, but I just couldn't
Yay.
resist the cave frame kit at such a bargain price. So yeah, thank you for joining us with the show and the sales.
Yes, do enjoy.
Oh, Julia says, oh no, baby quilts. I might end up having to spend a bit more. Are we going to show off the 2 sizes of quilt?
Go on then.
Tash size and Gemma size?
Yeah.
Right. That one's clearly yours. It's bigger.
I love this. I just adore it. Look at that.
I'm just checking now. It's the right way up.
I love them.
Beautiful, aren't they?
Do you know what? And so when you buy one, it means that either we can keep them or my little nephew, Willy Wally, can have one.
I was just wandering around like this yesterday.
She was. She was.
So snuggly and warm.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Gorgeous.
And with the, if you want to back it, look at that in that brushed cotton.
I know.
It's beautiful. Is that one in
This
the
one
brushed
as
cotton
well.
as
Yes,
well?
yes, it's in the lovely clouds.
Oh, I love what Jane did with this. So
yes.
what she's done is, so
There you
this
go.
can be like, it could be on a buggy or something. So it's that way up. But then what she's done is done it so that when you fold it back, the clouds are the right way up.
So there's a dribble option. A dribbly chin option.
This is
But
why
no,
we need
that's
it for our afternoon
important.
naps. Never mind the kids.
Especially when we've been to the cafe.
Look at that. So that's rather divine. And that will be on the show tomorrow.
Julia is wowing.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. Yes, yes. So that's tomorrow's show.
John is chuckling at Gemma size. They really are your size and my size, though, because there's a foot between us. So, brilliant. Elizabeth saying, we all need an extra 2 inches, apart from around my waist.
Oh, yeah,
Know
mine's
that,
gotta go as well. Yeah, we all know that one. Do not worry.
Oh, and John says, what a wonderful show. Thank you for these amazing sales, ladies. Your support of this community is so lovely. Thank you.
Well, do you know, it's
likewise.
because you support us that we can support you. It works absolutely both ways. Absolutely both ways. Right, come on then. Let's go down and support that calf.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, we should.
Yes,
It's
yes,
very
yes.
important.
Take care, everybody. We will see you tomorrow here, 10 o'clock, where Jane will be weaving her stitchy witchy wondrousness.
She will indeed.
But thank you very much for grabbing a bargain today, and we will see you here tomorrow. Lots of love. Bye-bye.
Bye.